Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to get a Playstyle Plus for your created players in FC26 and the quickest way to do so. So first up, you of course want to head over to Create a Player in the settings. I already have a created player, so I'll scroll over to Edit Created Player and I'll be selecting this fella here. Okay, so for this page, it's down to your own preference, choosing your name and club. However, for his date of birth, I've only tested the year 2005, the youngest possible. If you select an older date of birth, then it can screw things up because it will take your players longer to develop. Again, this guide is for speed, so set your player's year to 2005. Height and weight is up to you. I wanted a 6'7" beast in centre mid, but yeah, you do you. Alright, so this is where you want to copy my attributes. So basically, you want your player to be 89 rated. This is so when we start our career save, he will turn 90 rated and gain a Playstyle Plus before the season even starts. So for attack, all his stats are 89, except finishing and short passing, which are set to 90. For defending, standing tackle is 90 and sliding tackle is 89. And for skill, they are all 89 rated, except from ball control, again at 90. For power, they are all 89 rated, except stamina and strength. For movement, acceleration, sprint speed and balance are set to 90, keeping agility and reactions at 89. Then for mentality, set all the attributes to 89. And for goalkeeping, I just set the attributes to 1. Now you might think these attributes are a bit random, but there's two reasons for it. One is that these attributes are set at the max to keep the player at 89 rated. And two, I have a theory that certain attributes have to be at a certain level to be able to achieve a Playstyle Plus. So I tried to make the main attributes 90 rated, but it's a lot to explain, and something I'm still looking into, so that will be for another video. But yeah, that's the only things you need to copy. The rest of the creation like kit fit, boots and celebrations is down to you. So then, if you copied everything correctly, then if we go back into Edit Created Player, then you should see that the player is 89 rated. And from here, you're ready to start your career. Bearing in mind also that this can still work if you've already started a save with your created player and is still below 90 rated. But if you are starting a new career, you must select Use Current Squads. This will make sure your created player will enter your save. And then obviously, select the team that your created player is in. So for me, it's Barcelona. Now for settings, most of this is down to your preferences, but there are some settings you must need for this guide. Scouting speed, star players, and scouting speed, general players, set them to instant. Although not vital for this guide, it's still handy to turn them to instant. So on the training tab, set your plan to always full, so we don't have to worry about him being tired and needing to be rotated. And then the most important setting is training drills. This needs to be set to off. It will save a lot of ball ache later on. Basically, the drills give us a temporary playstyle, and with them set to off, it means we can still be giving the temp playstyle without having to actually do the drill. And we need that temp playstyle to turn into a Playstyle Plus when your player is about to turn 90 rated. And for the last setting, have development rate seniors set to fast to get this done as quickly as possible. So first things first, let's head over to Squad Hub to see how far away our created player is from 90 rated. When you go on development plan, you'll see how many weeks it will take. So at the moment, it'll take our player 44 weeks on a balanced plan, or about 13 weeks on the other plans. Too slow for my liking, so this is where we need to hire coaches to bring the level up time down. So go ahead and pick a development plan that takes the least amount of time. Then from here, like I said, it's time for coaches. So basically, whatever position your player is, we want to max out that position with coaches. So for my player, I need to max out the midfield. So the game is telling me that the ideal amount of stars for maximum development from a player is 28. So whatever number of stars it says for your player's position, just max it out like I'm doing here. Don't worry if you think other positions are missing out on development. We can come back to this and make the coaches more balanced after we've got our created player, the Playstyle Plus. Once you've got all your stars for your player's position, press done and then click the right analog stick to take you straight to the development plans. This is where we can see how much coaches can impact the player's development time. So as you can see, our created player now only has 6 weeks left until he goes up to 90 rated, whereas prior hiring the coaches, it would have taken 13 weeks. Okay, so that's our player's development sorted. It's now time to get to the calendar and sim to the date where you are invited to a pre-season tournament. Preferably, you want to select the tournament with the worst teams so you have more chances of winning when we come to sim those matches. And again, just sim in the calendar until the first game of the tournament. And once you're ready for the first game, have a quick look at your player's development and he should be on about 3 weeks to level up. So from here, we're now ready to go ahead and sim this match. Feel free to save a checkpoint also, just in case you mess up and you don't want to ruin any progress. So after simming the match, it helps if you win the game also, so another reason to save that checkpoint. Go ahead and advance until the next game, and after that, go back to your player's development and check the level up time. After winning that previous match, your player should now only be a week away from leveling up to 90 rated. Being a week away from leveling up also means your player will level up after the next game. So this is where we need to take advantage of the training drills and grab ourselves a temporary playstyle. But first, a very important step. You want to save another checkpoint, a different checkpoint from the one you did earlier. This is so that you can always load up the stage in your save, in case you for whatever reason didn't get your playstyle and you can try again. Or it will allow you to try a different pre-match training drill to change the temporary playstyle. Okay, so now this is where we want to select our training drill to give us the temp playstyle. So have a scroll through and see what playstyle you want. If the drill which playstyle you want is taken by another player, then I'll show you at the end of the video how you can get around that. Basically, it means having to shuffle your team sheets around to force your player onto that specific drill. But for this video's sake, I'm going with the drill, which gives me the anticipate temporary playstyle. So let me just show you that my created player has in fact got the temporary playstyle, and that we are all set to sim the game, and make that temp playstyle turn into a playstyle plus. So sim the game, and like I said, it doesn't matter if you win, draw or lose, when your player is only a week away, he'll still level up. Then, after the game, of course go ahead and head back to the squad hub, and check to see if your created player did in fact keep his temp playstyle and made it into a lovely, shiny, golden playstyle plus. And there we have it. That's how you give your created players a playstyle plus. Okay, so just before I sign off, I'll just show you how to try and force a move to a different training drill if another player is in that spot. For this matter, I'll reload the checkpoint from earlier to take me back to 89 rated. So yeah, basically what you want to do is create another team sheet, take out all your first team starters and replace them with all your crappy players and put them all in their wrong positions. Make a note of what training drill gives you the playstyle you want and what position the player is that's currently occupying that training drill. Try putting your player in that position instead on the new team sheet. It's just a case of trial and error and can take some time to force your player onto the drill you want, but keep trying and you'll get there. And once you're done with creating your new team sheet, set it as active by pressing Y on Xbox or triangle on PS. Then head back over to the pre-match training drills to see if your player is now in the correct drill for the playstyle you want. I'll just go with a finesse shot training drill this time, just to show you that this wasn't a one-off. Now because I loaded the checkpoint where we are just 1 week away from 90 rated, it means I can just sim this game to get to 90. Of course, don't forget to switch back to your regular team sheet like I did there, and you can see the temp playstyle has been added to my player for this match. So some of you may be thinking, can you keep on doing this method before every level up? Well, unfortunately not. A created player basically is the same as a real player in-game, and a real player will get a playstyle plus as well at level 90 providing they are in your squad, so only one playstyle plus is possible. Anyways, let's just go back to the squad hub and show you the finesse playstyle is now gold. There we are. So I hope this video has helped you understand how to get your created players a playstyle plus. Please drop a like on the video, comment with any questions you have, and I'll be happy to help. Please consider subscribing for more FC26 Career Mode content. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.